think about the things that we pay for. Rent. We pay rent to live on earth. Food, drinks. We pay for water. Water. Who owns water and why am I paying for water? Is Mother Earth the landlord? Because I'll pay her. But why am I paying another human? Why am I paying for things like car insurance and taxes and all of these things that just keep me in this cycle of trying to survive? The meaning of life is not to come here to be miserable. The meaning of life is to enjoy what this planet has to offer us. And we're caught up in some bullshit. And I'm done.
No, I kick it with you, yeah, spin around and I kick it with you. Shoot it sideways, smack it in the air.
Okay, this will mess with my head a little bit. The full range of human emotions all operate on different energy frequencies. There's charts, you can go look it up. What this means is anger feels different than happiness. That's a fact. But it is also a currency. So look at it this way. If you were angry at someone, you were not angry at the individual. You were angry at the root of what they did. And the root of what they did is asking for the currency of your vibrational energy of anger in order for it to continue to grow and manifest farther in the universe, either for you at a different date, within you, or for someone else. So you need to start asking yourself what you're willing to give your currency to. What do you want to see grow? Because it is for everything. Your anger, your guilt, your sadness, your happiness, your joy, and your love? What do you want to give your currency to?
Procrastination is your mind finding comfort in failure because you're not sure you can control the outcome of the thing you're avoiding. It's more reliable to avoid it altogether. This pattern can be hard to let go of if it's the only constant your mind has ever known. The good news is that you're not your mind. You are the awareness that your mind appears in. So it's up to you to choose a new pattern. What's your choice?
We can heal ourselves through meditation and visualization, and this has been confirmed by the CIA. So in the Gateway Project, the CIA confirmed 3 different techniques for self-healing. The first technique is called color breathing. This technique involves getting into an extremely deep state of meditation and then vividly imagining colors, which then activate the body's own energy. Doing this alters your energy resonance and allows you to pull energy from the Earth's magnetic field and use it for your own benefit. And different colors provide different types of healing. The second method is called the energy bar method. This method involves being in a deep state of meditation, envisioning a small dot of light, which you then charge with your concentration. Once it's been charged enough, you envision it turning into a cylinder of energy, which draws energy from the universe to the parts of your body that need healing. The third method is called the living body map, and it kind of combines the last 2 methods. To start, you envision your body and all of the systems within. You then use the energy bar technique, but instead of a cylinder of energy, you envision different colored streams of energy.
So we all know that something super weird happened during the election, right? And we're all shocked that Biden kind of won, especially with how many states were red, and even those states that were blue were mostly red. And we already know that we're living in the end times, like in the book of Revelations, right? And we know that 2020 is the year of Aquarius, which is the year of knowledge, the Great Awakening. What if in the book of Revelations, when it talks about the blowing of the trumpet, it turns out they're just talking about Trump being the real whistleblower? Trump's probably very upset that he lost the election, right? So he's probably going to expose all the demonic shit that happens behind the scenes of the politicians. He's going to expose who Joe Biden really is and the industry. And the Democrats aren't going to like that. And you know and that's probably when they're going to call for an order. And if you look at The Simpsons, they literally had a graph that showed the exact votes that happened this year. And then there's a scene where Homer runs up and pulls off the mask of the politicians and they're aliens. Be ready, y'all.
Sleazies, smoking the Zaza, they go straight to the Mata. Then I'm up in the chopper, hitting the cha-cha. Open his lata, then he dancing my chata. Smoking the Zaza, they go straight to the Mata. Then I'm up in the chopper, hitting the cha-cha. Then I'm open his lata.
The school system is coming to an end. Individually, in all of us, we are starting to get rid of things that no longer serve us. And the current school system is one of them. The current school system no longer serves the average student, and I'm sure most kids can agree with that. School has failed us in preparing us for the next chapter in our lives. It is only a matter of time until the current school system fails, and online school is not helping keeping the current school system intact. I'm sure many of you know online school is terrible. It's made us realize how pointless school is. It is time a new system is put in place, one that is beneficial to the student and our futures.
Why highly intuitive people are all feeling pretty sad right now. So, after the election, no matter who you wanted to win, you may have been expecting to feel some relief, like some big weight was lifted off. And to a degree, there may have been that. However, a lot of intuitive people are still feeling this major sadness, and it's kind of confusing if you don't know what's going on. This is because we are reaching the end of 2020, which is probably the most activating and exposing and traumatic year most of us have ever experienced in our lifetime. And a lot of people have been avoiding their feelings around it. But those feelings are now starting to sink in for them. And for intuitive people, what that means is you're probably soaking up what they're now experiencing as massive grief. Because now all of these feelings are showing up for them as grief, and everyone around you is now grieving, so you are now feeling really sad for everyone. If you want some tips to how to work through this, let me know.
You should know you can go.
I fucking feel good.
Too bitch.
So if they got something to say, they should just say it to my face, right?
Or you could just say it to their fucking face.
Right?
That's what I would do. I feel like this is a turning point.
Totally.
I mean, where the fuck should I really even start? I got hoes that I'm keeping in the dark. I got my niggas across the street living large. Thinking back.
Please pay attention when your spirit doesn't sit right with someone. It's being disturbed for a reason.
Your deepest pain will often reveal your life's calling. Many people would rather learn from someone who's been through the fire themselves. What I'm saying is, your hurtful past, that storm that you're going through right now, it's not meant to break you. In fact, if you allow it, it's going to promote you. When you heal from it, when you overcome it, you are going to be the gift that heals others.
The third and final super new moon of the year is happening this Saturday, November 14th, which also happens to be my 33rd birthday. And what does that mean? So the new moon means new beginnings and stepping into new things that we want, releasing out the old things that we don't want to carry on with us. The super aspect of it means that the moon is going to be the closest to Earth that it possibly can be, which means it is larger and brighter. And this is also happening within the Scorpio astrology sign. And that means that deep emotion and healing is coming up. I know everybody has been feeling it this week. So much has been coming to the surface because it's ready to be released. So join me this Saturday for a deep healing Reiki circle that will assist the body in purging out all that we want to release as we move forward into this new chapter.
The universe wants for you what you want for yourself. And the universe is only going to meet you at the frequency you vibrate. The truth is, you get what you give.
There is literally nothing you want that you can't have. Start walking around saying, I get everything I want. Literally. I've been doing it for years and literally, it shows. You have everything you want. Say it. Say it.
If you've been going through a spiritual awakening, I want to help you find your balance and your point. I have an exercise. Sit with a meditation on, and I want you to close your eyes. I want you to get to the most relaxed state possible, like where your thoughts aren't racing, you're just feeling relaxed. Then I want you to set a trigger for yourself. For an example, it could be verbal, It could be a symbol, it can be a sound, something that you are going to remember. But when you are feeling calm, imagine this trigger surrounding you, whether it's a sight, sound, anything. Give this trigger a purpose within you. Release this trigger, whether it's a sound, sign, symbol, anything, and tell it that whenever you call upon this symbol, whatever you choose, it will instantly bring you back to that peaceful state. It's the opposite of having triggers from your past. You're creating a trigger for yourself that when you start to get anxious or you start to get upset, you can call upon this trigger to bring you back to this place where you were relaxed. It helps with anxiety.